Hey everyone, this is Bob with Bob CNC and welcome to our troubleshooting series. Today we're going to be looking at the Evolution 3. This will also apply to the Evolution 4. We're going to be looking at what happens if our home switches aren't acting correctly and the motor just won't stop when it gets to an axis. So let's go ahead and home the machine and I'll show you what it sounds like. So Z's working pretty good here. So what's happening here is the Y home switch is not working. So it keeps on trying to drive that motor and you can hear the buzz. So I just went ahead and turned off the power so that we could take a look at it. So, you know, what's going on here? There could be several things. First of all, it could just be a firmware issue. You'll want to go ahead and reset your firmware. So you can do that by typing in the $RST equals $, and then pressing enter. That will put your firmware back to default. Also, it's important that it's connected to correctly to the controller. So you definitely want to look at the manual and double check to make sure that in this case, it is the Y home switch that's not acting. Also, we did a video on diagnosing home switches. That will let you know how to test to make sure that they're working properly or not. And one last thing, or a couple more things, I guess still. One thing that can happen is the screws are too tight. Maybe jamming the switch, or maybe it's actually hitting the hard stop first and it can't actually get to the switch. In that case, loosen the screws, move that switch closer to the router itself, and then snug those screws back up again, and then it will hit the switch before it actually hits the hard stop. One last thing is maybe if it's the x-axis, you have something in the way like a zip tie or something. You want to make sure that there's nothing that's interfering your cords or anything. So I happened to break this one, so I know how to fix it, so I'm going to go ahead and fix it, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it homes correctly. So I'll go ahead and connect the Y home switch where it's supposed to be connected, and then we'll go ahead and turn that power back on, and let's see if we can go ahead and home again. All right, sounds like it's home successfully. So again, make sure you see our video on diagnosing home switches and then go through each of those steps to make sure that all of your homing switches are acting correctly. Thanks for watching.